We're a little more than halfway through the Saturn in Pisces transit, whereby we may be reluctantly walking away from a person, place, or thing. Depending on your chart, the final change may not occur until next year, but it is clear to us that whatever we have been involved with for the last 7, 14, 21, or even 30 years has come to an end. The main feeling connected to Saturn in Pisces is that of disillusionment. Neptune Pisces energy can be negatively described by many D words: dreams, drugs, drinking, dependency, delusion, disillusionment. With Saturn in the sign, it might be time to clean up our acts and face reality. Oftentimes, someone will appear that can take on the role of our archetype surrounding love, art, or salvation, and we project all our dreams onto this entity. This can include public figures such as entertainers, politicians, and scientific experts. We have now slowly arrived at the awareness that a certain person, place, or thing cannot provide us with what we desire. Additionally, the faith we offered to this entity was likely illusory or misguided. Unlike other retrogrades where the energy recedes, with Saturn retrograding on the 29th, we are more aware of the karmic necessity of ending situations that no longer work for us. And as Saturn is traveling with Neptune more closely in 2025, we are dealing with the dissolution of grand dreams and structures that were or became false over time. Neptune Pisces are also involved in illness, infection, a weakened immune system. When Saturn and Neptune conjoin next year, it is likely there will be some karmic retribution and completion concerning the COVID narrative. While Saturn in Pisces is about disillusionment with a spiritual, artistic, or medical leader, it is also simply a timing device to move forward from a dream illusion that has run its course. You are probably pretty clear on what has to happen going forward, and over the next 6 months you will begin to extricate yourself from a dead or dying situation. Where have you decided that you will not be able to continue as is? For Aries, you can't live in fear any longer. For Taurus, you're not in alignment with your old goals or crew. For Gemini, the job no longer satisfies. For Cancer, you're disappointed in authority figures. For Leo, your joint finances partner's money is all tied up. For Virgo, you may realize your relationship is dying. For Libra, work or health is cumbersome. For Scorpio, you have writer's block. For Sagittarius, you understand it is time to move. For Capricorn, the neighborhood community has lost its appeal. For Aquarius, you realize you have to make more money. For Pisces, you want a new goal or desire to pursue. Now, some of what I've relayed can seem disappointing and depressing, both Saturn words. But once we face the necessary endings, also a Saturn word, we will be free to commit to new journeys and undertaking, as endings are always followed by new beginnings. 2025 to 2026 will bring the conjunction of Saturn and Neptune, first in the last degrees of Pisces and later in the first degrees of Aries. This time period may coincide with the end of religion as we know it. Will it be replaced by new faiths or dreams? Potentially, especially if they emphasize personal courage and responsibility, Aries. History and our personal stories are on the move, so do the work, Saturn, to complete the karma between you and others and clear the slate for the next initiatory chapter of your life. I'm Med Astrologer Patrice Kamens.